Welcome to Good 4 TV. My name is Ash and I'm in charge of all the fun here at Good 4. Are you new to Good 4? Check out the website good4.com.au for more information and stay online now as we catch up with Frank, who won the tournament in just his second week. He was leading all day and we kick off with Frank by asking him what was it like being one of the front runners.
Because you were out in front for a big part of the day, and it was in the last few races that Darren sort of snuck up underneath.
It was astounding, Ashley. I was just watching it unfold. I was just sitting there, and I said, I'm good mates with Liam Ryan, who's on our group, of course. And I sent him a message at one stage and I said, Liam, I wish you could stop now, mate. There's nothing worse than being in front and you got people. And there was probably 3 or 4 guys sitting on 32. I was on 36. Daz was way back, and I was thinking he used the wildcard to kind of catch me in the air.
Yeah.
And it basically come down to the last race. Now, if Daz are back, I've got a feeling from memory, we may have had the same horse at Morfettville.
Yeah.
And we crashed out. I think it finished 3rd or 4th or something like that.
It's funny. I think no one's selection in the whole table, or at least the top 10, none of the horses got up. So the leaderboard stayed the same for the very last race. So
it's bizarre.
Yeah.
And it was a funny old day how it unfolded. And I'll speak from my point of view, is that at Morfettville, I had an absolute shocker. I think I backed one winner out of the 4 races. The rest donuts, not even placings or anything like that. But I cleaned up at Ramwick and at Caulfield as well. And so it was just it was a funny old day how it sort of translated. But that's the wonderful thing about what you run, actually. You could come from nowhere, and not everyone's going to jump on and see, whose wild cards you got here, and then the group messenger chat too is fantastic because someone tells you, Daz has still got his wild card. You sit there, shit, or whatever. But you sit there and it makes it interesting, basically right up to the last race.
And so you can see other people's tips.
Yes, so I figured that out. Which is great. So you can jump on and check.
That's right.
Obviously, I did that on that last race at Morfettville when we're all tied up. So, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's good. And so you've obviously where did you get your interest or love of racing from? Yeah,
it sort of grew on me at a young age, and I'll say this because it's bizarre. This will give my age away for sure. 1986, at Tallac won the Melbourne Cup. Mm-hmm. Now, I was only maybe 9 years old, and my sister sort of always had a bet on just the Melbourne Cup. She goes, why don't you pick a horse that you like? And no idea. I've just got number 4 at Tallac, whatever.
Magic.
At Tallac gets up and wins the Melbourne Cup. Ever since then, it was always a massive interest.
Now, the more important thing is that worm of yours was sensational. That didn't happen overnight, clearly.
No, mate. So that probably just sums up exactly where I'm at with my dance move abilities and just hopeless.
It was good.
I had my daughter actually film it, and I said, look, I've never done one of these before. And,
rubbish.
And she goes, Dad, you got to move your body in this. Trying to. I said, my back's not going, my bum's stuck and this and that. And, I reckon to be honest, probably tried to film it about 3 times and it was just garbage. One after the other was absolute rubbish. And it was like a standing push-up moving backwards. And, and it's like, in the end, it was like, I was planking, I reckon, by the end of it.
That was good. I was very impressed. I was going to ask how many takes because it's funny, the more takes you do, the more fatigued you get. So
there were definitely 3 takes, and they were just, it was the pick of the worst lot. The bands is bloody hilarious. So some of the stuff you see, and I just. When I posted my worm up a couple of weeks ago, I just sort of shook my head and I said to my daughter, well, probably going to go off tap because it's so bad,
It's far from the worst, trust me. I think what everyone else is looking forward to is being able to catch up at a Moonee Valley and have a quiet beverage all together.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah. I mean, that's great. It's a great setup, and I haven't spoken to you much personally, but I think what you've set up here is fantastic. And like I said, it keeps you right on until the end, which is bloody awesome. And you know, that's great. I think the first time I did it, I think I might have got 28, but it was just one of those weekends where everyone was putting in some massive scores. Like there were just, you know, that maybe it was day of the favourites or something like that, but there was just some races that were just easy to pick. But then, you know, look at Saturday. I thought at one stage I wasn't going to get off the board. But I finally finished with a second. I think I might end up with 2 points. So it's the, you know, the good, bad, and the ugly, I suppose.